Well, we're getting an early start today. I didn't even go to sleep, so yeah, getting an early start. Got to move the Maxima here, and I'm going to do my 2.5 year review of the GXP. Alright, I was gonna get an even earlier start to the day and go wash when it was still dark out at about 4:30, but my girlfriend wouldn't let me. She said it was too early to start my car. Neighbors would hate it, they'd hate us, but I said, you know, who really cares? But what is this? This isn't... Somebody's littering in our yard. Pick that up in a little bit, but... So early. Oh my god. That'll wake people up in the morning for sure. Just got her a super good wash. See the trans cooler there. Wheels are looking good with the new wheel stuff I got too. I'll show you guys that in a little bit when I get out of here. Alright, so you guys can tell by the hood. Just turned out, and it's already air drying really good. I got new glass cleaner back there, along with tire shine and like the wheel cleaner, which I already sprayed on the wheels before I washed them. And but yeah, we're gonna air dry it. Sorry if I sound like if I have like a lack of I don't know, excitement. I was up all night, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. That's a beautiful new Ram. But we're gonna whip a U-turn here and kind of go for it. Alright, so that's what a relatively stock GXP acceleration is. I guess it didn't really downshift because I'm just in automatic mode. When I punched it, I think I was in second gear already, and I should have been in first. But I'll get another couple. But I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it's, you know, it holds its own for back in 2007 for sure. I mean, it's pretty good for what it was, but and that was third gear without downshifting. So that's, I mean, it can still get out of its own way even if you don't downshift and then go. But I'm just trying to find a nice place to go. We're gonna turn right. Probably isn't the best spot. It's That was a little better one. That one downshifted. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's a relatively stock car, 303 horsepower. It's got an intake, a custom intake. What else it's got? I mean, injectors don't really do much. They're not like paired with like flex fuel sensor or anything like that. So it's just on running 93 octane with an intake. You know, straight pipes. Straight pipes obviously makes it a little more healthy than, you know, restricted cat and stuff like that. So, but performance muffler and stuff like that coming soon. All right, I got her all dried off, looking pretty good. The wheels got the tire shine on. Can't do the windows yet because it's just too like moist out. It just won't turn out right. But she's looking good for sure. Can't wait to get those hung up tomorrow morning. Freaking bugs everywhere too out here. It's crazy. So I'm about to ditch this spot because bugs are coming from, I don't even know, everywhere. But yeah, she's looking good, minus the fly that just landed on the paint. But yeah, looking good. Got pup back there, and I got some poison oak all over. I'd probably be pointing the camera at my face right now to talk, but because it's kind of important. But I have poison oak all over my face and my leg. And it's spreading like wildfire, and I don't want to show it on my face. So the car has been great for me for 2.5 years, 2 3/4 now. You can see it's like it's all spread, man. It itches so bad. It's a nice Lexus, but it's been a great car for almost 3 years. This car has never left me stranded. I've built so much trust with this car. Like, I just get in it and go. I would take this across the country right now. Most people wouldn't, but wow, that's a nice Mustang. But I've built so much trust with this car. You know, it starts every time, it drives great every time for 3 years almost. I'm just gonna say 3 years, but it's been such a good car. Like, I would never want anything else like to have replaced this, I guess you could say. I would never take back my decision of buying this and daily driving it for almost 3 years. So it's upset so many people in some races that people thought they were gonna kill me and all this good stuff, and it's been so fun. It's been great as a daily. Sounds good. I don't know, it's just been a great car, but today is the day we might be selling it. Obviously, if this video goes up, we're selling it. So this has been a great car, but it's time to let someone else enjoy it. The person who's, I hear a diesel up there. Oh, never mind, I hear a Mustang. I heard a V8, and it's usually a diesel around here. But yeah, that thing sounded really good. Let's go see if we can catch them. It just sucks because you gotta be careful around here because there's always cops. But obviously he didn't care, he gunned it. So I'm gonna gun it too. That's a beautiful vehicle. But yeah, that's a beautiful vehicle. Dang. But God, that thing sounds good. I mean, the person I'd be selling it to, she is one of my girlfriend's friends from her work. She's always like looked up at this car and always freaked out when she saw it, and now she has the opportunity to buy it for like $900 less than I paid for it 3 years ago. So it makes sense to do it, and I can let someone else. I can let this be someone else's dream car, because it's literally like her dream car. obviously, from selling it to use, that I would probably end up just saving and try and save up and get that next vehicle. See how long it would take me to do it. But I don't know. Either that or I'd use it as a down payment to finance. I do want to keep building credit because within a year I do want that new like muscle car, sports car. You know, I don't know what I'm going to get, but or even just a sports car. Oh, I guess we're going to go straight because this idiot should not have pulled out into that lane. But yeah, so I mean, this potentially could be the last video with the car. She said she wants me to do all the work on it though, since I know the car. So it wouldn't be the last time seeing the car on the channel. It'd be on the channel quite a bit actually, because she lives local and she's right next to us. But it would be the last time I would own it on the channel, which would be sad. My girlfriend was crying last night. My girlfriend was crying last night because, you know, all of our memories we've had in this car, everything. It's been a ride. And I'm gonna grab us some breakfast here and I'll pick this video right back up. I guess Wendy's isn't even open yet. It's 9:22 a.m. They open at 10. I wanted to keep it forever, but being I do have a loan on it, I don't have much left on the loan. Oh, had to get across the intersection quick. That's why I love this vehicle. It's quick. You can pull out in front of cars on the highway. Not that I try to, but if you accidentally do, it's really not a big deal. You just give it some gas and it's not a big deal. But I don't know. The next vehicle is going to be a step up. There's several that I want. I've wanted a manual transmission car for a long time. I can finally do it if this goes through. I mean, she got approved a couple days ago for it. She said today she gets the cashier's check from the bank. So the price, I mean, the price if this deal goes through is $900 less than I paid for it 3 years ago, with like 80,000 miles less or something like that, something around there. Yeah, that's one thing I'd miss is the sound of an LS. But two of the cars on my list have an LS. And one of them's manual. The other one is not, but it's basically the newer version of this, you could say. And that's what a lot of GXP owners kind of look up to for their next car. So yeah, so I guess I could just quickly go over the cars with you guys. If you didn't see that last video, it's a G8 GT is one of them that I would use some money on as a down payment. G8 GT WS6 Trans Am with a 6-speed. I would only get that in a 6-speed. An SVT Cobra Mustang. I know that's not going to get a lot of people on here, but I love Mustangs. It's just what I like it. You know, it's me. It's my car. It's not your car. At the end of the day. So I mean, like an 01 SVT Cobra Mustang with, obviously they're a manual. Those cars make pretty good power for what they are. See, if I got something that's not GM or not like a W body or whatever, or like a G8 or anything, or if I got the Cobra, I would go ahead and get like a GTP also as a project car, because the Cobra is not going to be as expensive as the G8, you know, or the WS6. It's gonna be like 5, 6, 7 grand, whatever. And then I would probably get like a GTP, like the black one I showed on my channel a couple videos back, asking if that should be a project car. I'd probably pick that up too and make it a nice project for the channel. But I'm leaning towards like a G8 GT or like a WS6. A couple other vehicles was like, yeah, like a Mustang SVT Cobra. One of them I'm looking at is Pro Charged, which would be pretty sweet. But yeah, so stuff like that. But I'm just going to kind of carry you guys through the day today and see what goes on in potentially the last day of ownership in the GXP. Your thoughts on selling the car?
I'm sad.
Yeah, she's really sad, but we gotta move on to bigger and better things.